This is Sean Truthman, and we're live on the TCN network on YouTube. And welcome to Ending Mad Max Part 1. Last time I made a video or broadcasted live playing Mad Max, we were just kind of getting into the swing of things and ran a few errands for a gut gash, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, it's been a long time, so catch up to speed. I've played a lot of Mad Max since then. I've picked up the controller and covered a lot of ground. You know, we've done several strongholds: Jeet, Gut Gash, Pink Eye, Deep Fryer, and of course I've made it to Gastown, which is typically signaling the ending of the story in the game. And there was a wasteland mission that brought me all the way back down to the southern tip of the map. If you can see, I'm all the way down here at the bottom of the Gut Gash territory, where I was told about the tomb of Dr. D, who was basically a war character who was buried inside of a tomb that I just left. If you see right here on the map, where the arrow is, I just left the tomb. He was buried inside this tomb, and on the back of this car, which belonged to him, are his remains. Excuse me. So that's Dr. D, and there were several other bodies that were entombed. I don't know who they are, and there was no information. But I'm actually going to get this car to a stronghold because it's quite damaged. I was just attacked by roadside enemies, as is typical in Mad Max. So the car rides pretty well. The handling is pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead and get this to a stronghold. The closest stronghold obviously would be Gut Gash, but for some reason I feel like I'm too far. Yeah, we'll go to Gut Gash. Nobody else hits this car, because if they do, it's destroyed. At least there's nitrous. Careful with these turns because I don't want to damage the vehicle any further. And I'm assuming I'm going to need this for the storied race, the big race at Gastown. That's actually an end story mission. And the same woman who told us about the big rig on Gut Gash's ship is actually the same woman who told me about Dr. D's remains. She said she had a feeling about Max. So that's obviously a good thing, because it does nothing but benefit Max's cause and his journey, which I think is pretty cool. This game is quite... I like the storytelling, and I dig the environment and the way that the story is being told. It's very, very desolate out here. It's very violent. It's very bloody. You don't get the sense that there will be a happy ending, and I like that. I'm just going to go ahead and add this to the collection.
The sign. You've brought us the sign.
It's not clear if the Demented Chariot will come in handy, but it does have power and speed. Let's hope the ghosts of the past won't haunt my dreams. I see.
Your deeds mean a lot to my people. Sign us now up.
So, as you can see, since our last video, there have been a number of upgrades to Max and the Opus, which is a lot more durable. Defenses are up, Max's abilities, the way he looks, everything's just been awesome. Again, a lot of man hours in this game, and it pays off in the end. We're actually going to head back to Gastown. So I'm going to go back up here to the map and get a detailed route, because this is a storied mission. Dance with Death. This is a story mission, and let's end Mad Max. Headed through several territories just to get back to Gastown, and as I always say, I really enjoyed this game. It was
Away from the barbs!
got him. These people don't hesitate to destroy you. As I was saying before I took this small challenge, I'm going to run through several territories here and get back to Gastown. And Mad Max is definitely an awesome game. I mean, everybody has their opinion on what they like to play, and I'm definitely a single-player gamer. I can, enjoy the experience of playing with multiple players, but there's something about that story-driven single-player experience that never gets old, it never dies, it never ages. It's really cool, and to have come from the very first time I installed this game on my PS4 to right now, about to end the game, it's pretty awesome. It is. I just like to clear them whenever I see them because they become a nuisance. If you played this game, then you know what I'm talking about.
Now comes Lord Scrotus! There's a campsite!
Yeah, this is pretty awesome. As I said before, Mad Max is one of those games. It's actually a sleeper. It really is. It's a sleeper. I don't think anybody ever thought this game was going to be anything great and grand. I know a lot of people kind of feel like it's very much cut and dry, and it's repetitive. I don't really like to use that word of repetitive when talking about a game like this. It's just one of those titles that gives you a particular set of abilities and tools, and you have to put in the work. Put in the time, put in the work, play the game, build your character, build your vehicle, and learn more about the story you're running through. That's how I typically tend to look at it, and I like those kind of games. You have to build and It's not going to be built in one day. Try to take that out, but it doesn't actually pay off. But yeah, this game is pretty awesome. I found myself on many occasions playing this game wishing that they made a part 2, but there's so much of this story that's been told throughout the game, and you learn so much about Max and the world that was before versus this very desolate wasteland, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I like it. I do. There's something about that kick-ass, hard-nosed, true grit type of experience that Max brings to you here. That's, like I said, pretty awesome. I enjoy it. I believe we're in Gastown actually right now. Yeah. When you cross that that mud lake, you're definitely in Gastown. This tunnel is definitely evidence that you're here. And those big bulky flames that I don't know if any of you have ever noticed this throughout the early plays of the game, but you can actually see those flames in the distance during any point of this game. From any territory that you explore, you can actually see these flames from a distance. So it was always there, and I think typically when you're running through your missions, you like I said, you're building on Max, you're building on the Magnum Opus. You're not thinking about Gastown. At least I didn't find myself thinking about Gastown. However, you see it, and then when you get here, you realize wow, this is the end of the game. That's what I found myself saying. So it was awesome. It's been an awesome experience. To be honest, haven't really quite learned a lot about Max as much as I would have wanted to by this point in the game, but doesn't make it a bad game, but it does make his character a great deal more mysterious, not having known where he's come from, what his motive is, what drives him. And obviously it's to survive. It's, survive. Don't die, survive, get to where you need to go to, and there's a revenge that he needs to satisfy. So here we are, we're back in Gastown. We're about to start this race. I'm assuming that this is this last mission up here. The girl that gave me the tip for the ruins is actually right there to the left in the cage. We're gonna go ahead and run up here and see what happens.
Fresh meat for the grinder. Straight from the unforgiving wastes.
I want to join the races.
You see that slate? You put your mark on it. Then I'll put you in the murder dome. You work the blood and gut circuit for a couple of years. Survive it, make champion, then maybe I can start grooming you for a shot in the races.
No time, Jawbone. I need to join the races now.
Okay. Maybe we can find a spot for a man of your, temperament. Hmm? Yeah. In return, for a favor. A very dangerous, possibly suicidal favor. Huh? You see these? These are lightings. But they fade. And when they fade, I fade with them. But if a man, a very desperate man, were to fetch me some new ones. You follow me, Wastelander?
You want new bulbs?
I want new ladies! Yeah, I want a lot of them! I asked them all! The gangbangers, the torpedoes, the newsmen, but no one would help me! You know why? Because they don't have the stones for Buzzard Country.
Tell me exactly where they are.
You follow this, and you'll get to the Underdune.
That twinkling bag of lard puts you in the races?
First he wants an errand run.
So, as is typical in this game, you can't just get to the end and get to brass handles. You have to run
This
a
is
suicidal
the
mission.
the Outcriers.
And first we're going to go to the map and give ourselves the best route to the Underdune, which is where we're
You're
headed.
in the races. Soon the big chief is ours.
You know of a place called the Underdune.
Oh, by my angel, I wish I didn't.
How bad is it?
We all dream of the Underdune for its riches. But to go there is a last dance with death.
I'm getting a big chief.
Must just ignite the looms and vulcanize rubber ramps the road. Oh, please, Lord of motion, stay our course. Oh, Saint, is there no other way? None who venture to the Underdune ever return.
Road vermin don't scare me.
No, not roadkill. Buzzards. It's a vile maze of dread. We can't go.
No alternative.
The leg slinger! Get the gravel! Here's a rubber line, naked!
Ridiculous. She got to Alright. Let's get to it. Another mission into
Endless. And
The endless desert.
Trove for treasure. A man could go mad dreaming of it.
No detours. We follow this road or risk getting lost forever.
Alright, so the Underdune is actually at the very northeastern point of the map
That must be it.
from Gastown,
Up ahead.
The tower.
and we have to go there to retrieve lights. The dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my whole life. You don't just get a spot into the race, you have to help this guy get more light bulbs so that the lights can stay on. Because assuming they don't, they'll kill him in the dark. It's pretty awesome.
Looks like the Underdune was an airport.
So many awful tales about this place. Harpoon's ready, Saint.
Ramming is restricted. Alright, let's use the harpoon.
That mystical sphere. What manner of pagan temple once stood here?
Focus. We're here for the bulbs. No turning back.
Oh, what crouching horrors await us in that gloom.
Keep your eyes open. And your voice down.
No, this is not right. Ain't right. It ain't right to bring the magnum opus into this wicked hole. Oh, this will surely be our grave. Blood-hungry buzzards and their grim traps. Be wary.
I have to get Monkey to repair, Chum Bucket, excuse me, to repair the car. So this is the airport. We're underground, and I'm glad I didn't get out the car to walk this. It's pretty. It's not far, but it's a distance, and it was obviously meant to be driven because there are traps here for the vehicle. So this is crazy. So I'm gonna have Chum Bucket repair the car because there's too many of these traps, and they cause damage to the car. You don't want to explode in the middle of the excursion. So I'm assuming that once we find the lights that the race organizer is asking for, and we get the lights back to Gastown, we get a spot in that race. But there's also the V8 engine that we have to find to put into the car. Once we put the V8 engine into the car, that's when I assume we'll be ready for the final race. That will find Max ready to get revenge for what they did in the beginning of this game, which was take his car, and they left him for dead.
Watching us.
So, drive up the stairs here, and as you can see,
If we cannot lower that bridge, we will
they
go no
pulled up the
further.
bridge.
I'll do it. Stay here.
Oh, but hurry. I feel their red eyes upon us, upon her.
Alright, let's go. Alright.
Why don't they attack?
Alright, ammunition. This is great.
They're observing. Studying me. Let's get out of here then.
Alright. Go with that bridge. Let's get out of here. This is too much.
It's big.
So vast. The cavernous belly of the underdog.
Yeah, this is an abandoned airport, you can tell. It's like it's a hangar.
All these murky hollows and holes. They were once filled with older worldly goods and treasure. Now empty.
We go deeper. Until we find what we came for.
This is crazy. There's so much sand down here.
The holes and hollows, I hear them skulking below like deadly bugs.
See. Right turn there.
All is looted here too.
This is not just deep underground, it's deep underground and into the distance underground. My god, yeah, there's no way Max could have made this journey on foot. It would have taken, the time it would have taken is insane.
Joy! Oh, the ladies! We get them, those things. We bring them back to the outcrying big bag in Gastown. Huh? We will. Huh?
Look at those light bulbs.
Not by car anyway.
Oh, tread lightly. Who knows what terrors lurk in that gloom?
Nothing over here. So we have to go the other way. I'm dying to get these lights and get out of here.
Here they all are.
I'm assuming this
Outcrier's
is,
errand boys.
they're gonna try to ambush. Yeah. I have a feeling they're gonna try to ambush. It's never this easy. Just retrieve the lights. Some scrap here, which is pretty awesome. More maggots. Throw that on the front of the car. And that's it. There we go. Two out of 6. And again, this is insane. But it's cool. It's like a cool insane. Got the ammo.
Canteen full and a weapon ready.
Can't even fill my canteen because it's filled already. Alright.
Where are you running?
More. Alright. 100% looted. Wow. Look at
It's just
this.
a bunch of mannequins. The store. Gotta be this way. Should be
You know
getting
what they
close
say,
now.
nobody had the stones or the balls to come this way just to get the lights. And you can see
There
why.
it is. Stop! Grab the bulbs and get out. There should be enough for Twinkle Toes. Enough games.
Look at this. Yeah, the ambush finally comes. Let's go. Snap. That's crazy. Come on. Let's go. up a melee weapon just in case. Time to get out of here.
Got him.
Stop it, Zeke! Stop it! Go!
Let's jump back in. Prepare. Go. I'm no fool. I'll roll this car to the bitter end, and you know what'll happen? It'll explode on my way out, and I don't need that, because in the mission you have to start all over again. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go. Come on. You know what this is. Let's go. It's crazy. Just to get back out? Sean Bucket, you are incredibly slow. Somebody else. Let's go. Boom. Get out of here.
Better be ready.
Taking the low road here to the northeast. So we got the lights. You know we get the spot in the race that I desperately need. Because I don't think Scrotus is dead. We took a chainsaw to the back of his head, but I don't see what the game is basically implying is that he's a legend. He's dead, but his legend is what's keeping people in fear. But for some reason, after experiences with games like Metal Gear Solid, I don't think that he's dead. I don't. I don't know how you can survive a chainsaw to the skull, but I just don't think he's dead. Outcrier. Because that's what we came for. The spot in that race. Gas town. It's gonna be the last errand, I swear. Because that's what this has basically become. Errands that make no sense. Light bulbs. Pitiful.
My ladies! I'll sparkle for miles! But you're still alive.
And now I'm joining the races.
Looks like you earned it. Let's see. Well, that can work. Ah, you'll just have a little accident. And presto! A new contestant! What's your handle, lady boy? Yeah. One more thing. You need a partner. Someone cleared for fighting at the Gastown races. Yeah. Well, not too many left to choose from. I'd hurry.
The O-rig. Alright, so I'm searching them. And there we are, right there. Once again, Got the spot in the race where we have to get somebody to fight with us.
Sneak shot got his gun on us!
So annoying. Yeah, back into the endless desert. These are the moments in the story I wish Chumbucket was more than just a mechanic. It would make him so much more, not useful, but awesome.
Master Scrotus rules here. You dare ruffle his feathers. He's the one to see about fighters. But beware, all come here to race, knowing they risk their hides. At the drop of a hat, these players are ready to die or kill. Go careful, Saint. There's an uneasy balance here. Best not break it.
Oh! A wanderer comes. I, Crow Dazzle, bid you welcome to the Circle of Light. To the Circle of... Wait. I see you're not here to race. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm looking for a fighter to join the Gastown race. They say you know them all.
A shiny crow such as I is easily flattered. I may help you after all.
Give me a name.
Only but one left. Tenderloin. She used to ramble large. Now she sucks the mask day and night. But Crow thinks a shot at the bigs could make a bad girl right.
Where is she?
Out back, up in that gas. But tread careful. She still loves her a good murder.
I need a fighter.
What does mother sucker just say to me? You wanna fight me?
No, I need a fighter. Someone to partner up for the Gastown races.
Races. The taste of blood on your lips. Your own, someone else's. It don't matter. You're alive while death is all around.
Do you want to join me?
Yeah. If you do something for me first, it's grandma dealt with Crow Dazzle, and I swear I'll get sober and murder up with you.
Tenderloin's dead.
Ha! That's her deal? A crafty fumehead she is. Crow can lift a wing and wipe the slate clean. But my charity ain't free.
State your wish.
Low down as such. You race for Crow, here, now. You bring the chills, and the spills, and the people drop bills. I let her debt slide.
Fine.
Not so fast, Buck. You ain't racing that funky junk here. That rubber ain't fit for my finery. Only speed demons on this track. You tune that car right, then you race my blacktop.
Can't race until the car's faster.
Yes, sir. Faster I can do. But I need parts.
Then we go get 'em.
Why is
Oh,
this so
now we
difficult?
just need to doll her up, huh? Yeah, she's gonna need a pretty paint
Now I have to
job.
go find parts. This is
How we getting
ridiculous.
paint?
Well, we can't just get it. Huh? There's no way. They're the precious paints we need are kept only for Scrotus's top dogs. Or they won't just let you borrow some.
So I need parts now. Yeah.
Boldness! I've seen the dog rim jobby with the exact tint we crave.
Alright.
See, it's
So
right.
we have to access the garage.
Our skittering little meat.
So we have to collect paint. Right. Back on this road. We'll collect the paint from the lobby. Rim Jobby. What's his name? These annoying roadside enemies, I'm telling you, at this point in the game, they're just a nuisance. They're not even a challenge. go. Becomes a nuisance, I'm telling you. Just a nuisance. Just to do that. Get back on the road. These are convoy routes, and typically whenever you're traveling these roads, they have these patrols that just, again, are a nuisance.
Up yonder, the glittering throne of the top dog. Oh, see how his cap shines? He surely has the paint we need.
Oh,
But beware, the top dog
Sucks. Try not to die. Water and heal up because this is insane. We're just here to collect paint and I have to raid this piece of crap? Ah, man. Ridiculous. Let's go. This bad boy up.
I'll fix her up in the meantime, Stank.
Let's go. That's you. Look at this one right here.
Take him out!
Oh man. Alright. Let's collect some loot. Alright. Alright, let's go. Hurry up and get this paint. 9 pieces of scrap. Oh man. At this point in the game, I'm not even interested in collecting all the scraps. You know, when you're initially playing through, you want to collect like everything. You want to make sure no stone is left unturned, but I don't really care about that anymore. All right. Get out of here. Gone. Gone. Did y'all think I came here? I'm not playing games. Just get out of here. I'm actually keeping an eye on the clock, guys, because I have to work tonight, and I was trying to get as much of this broadcast, you know, done as possible. So, gonna have to say that we're probably gonna conclude after I raid this this camp. The old relic.
Safety is such a relative term. Does it even exist now?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so. Let's go. This is insane. You can actually see gut gas from here. Do you see that in the distance? That's crazy. And that's what I mean about Gastown. You could actually see those burning flames from a distance, no matter what territory you were in. Which I thought was pretty awesome. I have a terrible phobia of heights. This is terrible.
Watch out! Snatch the bludgeon!
Come on, stop. Stop this. Stop. Stop it. Stop. These guys are a nuisance, man, for real. Oh, that's right. I have to drink what's in my canteen to get my energy up.
I'm drying out. Need water.
Right? Six. Alright. See what's in here. All 4 insignias have been destroyed. There's actually more scrap over here, which is pretty awesome. I think that takes us to 7. Great, now I have to climb that ladder. This whole thing of heights is starting to become a problem.
No! You don't come here! Not here!
Look at
This
this.
is my place! You're just a rickety man! You're just dead meat! I can barely wait to sink my hands into your gullet.
There we go. Come on. Stab. Let's go. you go. And that's how you take over a camp. I actually thought that was going to be a little bit more challenging. These bosses tend to get harder as the game goes on. And the top dog was the only thing left between me and the pain. So there's like 2 pieces of scrap more left to find, which is nothing. What you came here to get is the paint for the car. Body color unlocked. There you go. So we're gonna have to build a speed demon in order to race Black Crow. And once we race him and get the girl to get on our team, we can go back to Gastown and take care of that final race, that mission. The Archangel right there. As you see the notification on the screen. There's a tire upgrade for the speed demon, and we got to take it to the garage. I'm gonna have to turn off this furnace. Once we do that, we can get out of here. He's dead. Okay. Stuff. Oh. Stop your lies. Yes. Is this number 8? Yes, it is. See, it's like 2 pieces of scrap. And typically, they're not hard to find. You just have to look, but in most spaces in this game, you will see them. Now, I gotta tell you that if they didn't shine, like, you know, as a hint, hey, there's scrap over here, I think they would be much more of a challenge to find. But because they're not, it's pretty easy to find them. So we're actually going to go through here, because this is where the exit is. I think I checked in here, and it was actually scrap in here. Yeah, see? Most of the spots I checked already. And now we have to head back to Chum Bucket.
The tires. What do we need?
She needs grip, and only wide treadies will do.
Alright, so before we end this broadcast, guys, I'm actually going to go to the garage. I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to go to the speed demon. Right here. Speed Demon is built. Great stuff.
Oh, so slender and sleek, my love. Oh, so exalted, so wondrous.
So this is the Speed
Let us to
Demon,
the
guys.
O-ring and race.
Finished building her, and she's a race car. There she is. Max is ready to race the Crow, as you can see in the northeastern corner of your screen. There's Gastown burning bright in the distance. We're live here on the TCN network. I'm Sean Truthman. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your subscriptions. If you enjoyed this part 1 video to ending Mad Max, please type that tap that like button,
Are you well
and
enough to drive?
we'll be sure to continue this broadcast at a later time. But for right now, we're going to have to cap out at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm signing off saying good night.